This is the original CBHA. CBHA has the updated service over at CBHA. They have the updated services, which are in legalities of Highway 26. Highway 26 has the wide variety and exceptional vision clinic and children's program. 1 to 18 years old, actually. Services they provide is CBHA. They conduct the services, vaccinations, swine flus, and they also do the shots, and provide antibiotics services for Ajmer Singh Nijjar, AJMER, Nijjar, Singh, SANGH, Nijjar, mother and father and grandfather, actually grandfather and grandfather, mother and father, and the siblings at Samaritan Hospital are upgraded with their systems they have here at CBHA, which is covered. This is the original vision clinic. The vision clinic carries the back entrance room, the vision clinic area, and this is pretty much all vision clinic. Upstairs, downstairs, you got a patio with the fire with the barbecue, power propane where you can sit on the decking and suntan. And actually, at night, you could sit there and watch the stars fall from the sky. Like that movie Thor, where he was some lady backed and hit him in the back of the they backed up and purposely hit him. And then they put him in back of the truck, kidnapped him, and they woke up. He woke up. When he woke up, they were trying to process him and kill him. Actually, and anyways, this is CBHA, the new updated series. Has the water going, the water the ceiling and the water. There's a barrier inside the water line. The water line has a barrier. If you see the water that comes off the rock, see how it comes off the rock inside inside the bedding, into the bedding, into a drain, and it's recycled. As you see this water line, as it comes and dissipates and falls into the, I would just say aquifer, but it's just a feeder. And then it processes and drips in the drip line. The drip line is fed by these water lines. See these little water lines? And the water lines goes all the way into each individual shrub, tree, shrub, sage, decimated, and it goes all the way into a feed line connected to the pump, which is the Vista Utility bill, Vista Utility on Mission Street in Spokane, Washington, and also the Vista Utility connected to the water lines and these small pipes that connects to this little pump here. See this water nozzle and this valve nozzle? And then this pump and this water here that sits but you moderate those coyotes here on the corner of 101 Main Street and Mid-Columbia Library on 1st Street, which is the owner of John Deere Evergreen Implement, and also properties in First Choice. First Choice has a lumber yard, and also we use for the flooring for Cimaron 5 INC, Banquet Party, Restaurant, Bar, Motel, and also Sunset Acres for their decking that's going to be put all on the property there for remodel. And then the environmental fee for the concrete for the wintertime at Sunset Acres. And that's 56,000 concrete trucks on top of the excavation, a bulldozer, which has been looked at Warden, Washington. Nice bulldozer, 25-foot blade. And then we got the entranceway for the shrub that is now big. And this is a nice house, actually. This house is gonna, this arrangement for residency, living arrangements, is suitable, livable. And they actually pulled everything out of here. They pulled everything out of here. And this is the entranceway. So this house, this arrangement is pretty much and then living arrangements here. It's nice and warm, and it's nice and cold, and it's very economical because this residence right here, this area here is so provides services for everybody. And the audit, Miss Melissa Knight from Afraid of Washington, assessor, Kim WYMAN, Secretary of State over at, and then Andy Miller, prosecutor of Washington State, of course, Mr. Sean Saint, prosecutor of Pasco, Washington, and Carrie L. Rung, prosecutor now judge of Pasco, Washington, and also administrator right for FileQuest of Spokane, Washington, prosecutor, Washington State Board Association. So we're gonna have some legalities. We're gonna have a heyday here. This is gonna be heyday. This is so much. This is just a mansion, downtown mansion in downtown Othello, Washington. Basically, car garages, the whole entire Broadway, the whole entire population of Othello. You know what I'm saying? And then do Samaritan Hospital. They're going to discuss matters of Samaritan Hospital, have everything submitted, online services at Samaritan Hospital for blood testing, and have it processed. And all I have to do is go across the street. Across the street. Go across the street and go into Mid-Columbia Library is at 101 East Main Street, Othello, Washington. Old art gallery sign, the drive-through with a book drop, and also the Mid-Columbia Library. It says Mid-Columbia Libraries, Othello branch, and this is 101 East Main Street. The bicycle racks moved, as you can tell. Their rock and their adversary, and the rock, there's bullies, which symbolize bullies, and the plant that's now here. Now this is the month of your library. We got the Summer Family Night, Thursday, July 18th, 5:30 to 7 p.m. Fellow Clinic, 1515 East Columbia Street. Child development activities, raffles, educational fairs for the entire family. The MCL, the Summer Reading Challenge, 2009, June, August 17th. And also the Mid-Columbia Library's Amazon card, which is the redirect $50. Prizes, Amazon card. Can say stream or Monday, July 26th, 6 p.m. This month at your library is 6 p.m., 4 p.m., 11 a.m., and then this is on the 10th, 11th, 17th, 31st. Now, this is the Latin Grammy winner, July 16th, 17th, 18th. Basin City Library, Prosser Library, Kenneth Library, Sunset Theory, Connell, Sunset Acres, And then Memorial Park, Pasco, West Richland, 6 p.m. 20 cent Jugs Gov, and also the Summer Family Night. Book Nook is July 13, 27, 10, 24th. And the heart of the base of fellow time duty couriers. As we see, we have the selection, the Volt selection. How are you? Alma, Linda, Nancy, Primo, Olive, and then Keep Bad Kitty, Bad Guys, Pokemon, Prepare, Pokemon, All American ABCs, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. And we have sanctions of individuals that have enactments for the download system for history, American literature, non-fiction, which is true. Science fiction, not true. And we got the Come Getter as Leopard Red Wolf. Jimmy Alma, Crossing the Line, Better Sister. Whole Floor, Hawkend. Read Renew Research. Fear Next. Then we get the U.S. history. Here's the Elephant Company. The Kiss Your Hands many times. The 6th Lord Thompson. The Lincoln Abollies. 8 seconds of courage. And then there's the Trump America, New Grinch. This is going to be prosperity. A little reflection on processing here. Do the login so we can have it all updated and so. This is the catalog MCL website. Login. Name, barcode, user's name. Times out, record, holds, fines. Let's go into fines and restitution and hearings. See these abstract record for department license. Oh, 0, nothing, 0, 0. Read history. Now we got the read history here. Look. Tried 9 warriors, the tale from the training ground to the battlefield, elite Navy SEAL candies. And that's 7/3/2008. And then Al Qaeda, Great Escape Military and Media and Terror Trial, 7/3/2019. Shock Factory and Snipers of the War on Terror, Compton Jack, 7/3. Trump's America, About Nation's Great Comeback. And again, Lily Man, Mr. Trump America, About the Nation the Great, and Grinch, again, So What I Truly Understand. And then Momo's Ganja's confrontation with the liberations of all American ABCs. processing and All-American ABCs. And remember, this is coming to you live at the Friends of the Mid-Columbia Library. And this book was provided courtesy of www.midcolumbialibraries.org. Make Believe Ideas, and this is celebrate everything that makes a country unique and read together. Got also the Wilderness in Beckham House Front, New Hampshire, 501 Nelson Place, P.O. Box 14000, Nashville, Tennessee, Iris, Tennessee, Tennessee Walker, Horse, Tennessee Walker, all reserves the right, manufacturer's time recommendations, www.makebelieveideas.com. All images and shutters unless they have actions in space. This is Trump of the Truth, the nation's great comeback. Grinch, Newark author. Trump takeover. There we go. Log out. This is the Ajmer Singh Nijjar and Donald Trump, D-O-N Trump, come through here and evoc, E-V-A-K, come through the window access here. Look at Vok and Mumu and Ganja and Donald Trump kick somebody out. Look at that, they kicked that lady out over there. Well, that building's gone no more. Donald Trump and Ajmer Singh Nijjar are the most powerful men on the planet. Just because they have kids and siblings and they have wedding rings and they've been married the whole time. There's just people on the planet. And there's nobody in that corner building anymore. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. Felix Barela leveled you and lowered you and put you on Front Street. Just like that. That's a sad thing. My deepest sympathy to you. Brave Molly, Invitation Hunters, Roof, Polar Opposites, The Cake, Olive, Stevie and the Fearless Squid, Fast Enough, Tease Takes Wing, We Are Not Friends, Birdwatch, Portree, Celebrate You, Picky Boo, Peach Pet, Swarm of Bees, by Lemon Snicky and Nearly Alexander, Dad my slide, Dad by my side. And Swoosh, Neighbors, Lions, and Wild Baby Animals, Baby Kingdom. And this is the Barela section, B-R-E-L-A, Barela section. And this is the Barela Trump section. Don't forget the Barela Trump section here. The Barela Trump section, you take all of these items here, which is processed and sent transported on your 7 days a week. No days off, actually. And that's 5 days a week at U.S. Bank, 5 days a week at Oompa Bank, 6 days at Chase Bank, and then 24-hour service. And there we go. We got the Trump section and the Barela section. It's a diagonal. You got a crossfire going. And you got the pine roof. Oh, don't forget the nonfiction area was fully pacified with Hamilton Alexander. Can't miss this one. This is Life History of Susan Blackberry. We have Susan Blackberry. Introduction to Man Hamilton begins. Chapter 2, the Counting House. Chapter 3, America. Number 4, Student to Soldier. Number 5, revolution. Number 6, the promotion. Number 7, trials and tribulations. 8, vows and victories. Number 9, lawyer and delegate. 10, the power of the pen. 11, the member of the cabinet. Number 12, decision and disgrace. Number 13, the matter of honor. And number 4, the biography. The biography is very, very... Mother, father, stop. Yeah, that'd be great. They just need to make sure I'm here so they can pick me up. Thank you so much. I just put that up so they can...
Are these yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now these are checked on the book on the computer, and you can see that online. And also the commemorated wrench. We're gonna have to download the systems and the Medicaid problem, tribulation and epidemioloids, loopholes. U.S. Senator Ron Johnson from Wisconsin, Chairman, Senate Homeland Security Conventional Affairs Committee, and let be Sunny Farms here on Main Street, right? Cimaron 5 INC gas station, USA. The most powerful man in the world. Speaks 200% English. And the people that he doesn't like, he don't talk to you at all. And he won't talk English to you at all. But he'll sign a restraining order in a plate form and sue you and put you in prison for life of a small gesture of a swipe of a credit card. Or a phone call to Felix Barela himself. So this is the recent U.S. Senator Ron Johnson, Daryl Johnson, also the Johnson Funeral Director at Mueller's Funeral Home, called Mueller's Administration, FBI, Air Force Academy, and also the CIA, FBI, and Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, and that's Sandy Strawn, also Administration Office, Eugene F. Pratt, 9 tours of Vietnam, District Court, Superior Court, and Municipal Court. And don't forget Federal Processing Court and Federal Jurisdiction and processing appeals and sending everybody convicted and processing after their appeals and appeal process and having the declaration and finish for recreational and 3 hot meals a day and making sure you don't be in those contradictions, affidavits, ISIS, and ICE detainers and processing Laos, the Japanese, the Philippines, the Chinese, the Japanese, and also the Koreans and Muslims, and also the Shiites, and also the processing and for the Saudi Arabian family members, and have them segregated and processed and send them on their way to a lethal injection or process their information to different locations and process in order they can prosper and then can carry themselves out to be a better population here where you can have feasible and have education in the population here in the United States of America. So this is Mr. Senate Home Security Government Affairs, and that's Mrs. Johnson, Senator R. Johnson, Chairman, Senate Homeland Security and Government Affairs and Committee. There is a strap Medicare beneficiary temptation defraud, and that's Eugene and Frank Kamusko and Jay Mueller. Jay Mueller writes out a check to Felix Barela, also the AM Irrigation, and that's Texas writes a check to Felix Barela, and also Wisconsin writes a check to Felix Barela, and Idaho writes a check to Barela, and also Nebraska and Texas write the check to Barela in Kansas City. So this is the Medicaid processing care for 2013 death rate toll on the Mueller's Funeral Home for the decorations for the generals, admirals, and also the USS Comfort, and also the adversaries of the ships and convoys and series and whatnot. This is, I say, addiction for the assessment treatments for leploid and opioids, of the teasing them off the boob so they can alleviate and move on with their life be a substance or drug addict and continue